working on a feature branch. You run git pull. Suddenly your commit history looks like spaghetti. Merge commits everywhere, timestamps out of order, and your teammate asks, "Why didn't you just rebase?" But wait, isn't rebase dangerous? Doesn't it rewrite history? And what's the difference between git pull, git merge, and git rebase anyway? In this video, we'll build a crystal clear mental model so you never have to guess again. Let's start with the big picture. Think of a Git repository as a timeline, a chain of snapshots. Each commit is a snapshot of your entire project at one moment. A branch is just a movable pointer to one of those snapshots. When two developers work on different branches, their timelines diverge, like two roads splitting from the same intersection. The question is, how do you bring those roads back together? That's where merge, rebase, and pull come in. Merge creates a junction, a new commit that ties both roads together. Rebase picks up your road and replays it on top of the other, as if you started from where they are now. And pull. Pull is just fetch plus one of those two strategies. Let's dig into each one. Git merge is the classic way to combine branches. Imagine you have a main branch and a feature branch. Both have new commits since they diverged. When you run git merge feature from main, Git finds the common ancestor, the last commit both branches share, and creates a brand new merge commit that has two parents. This merge commit ties the two histories together without changing either one. Think of it like a river fork. Two streams split apart, and the merge commit is the point where they flow back into one. The key thing, merge preserves history exactly as it happened. Every commit stays in its original order with its original timestamp. There's also fast-forward merge. When main has no new commits since the branch started, Git simply moves the main pointer forward. No merge commit needed. It's like one road never diverged at all. The feature branch is just an extension of main. But when both branches have diverged, you get a three-way merge, and that famous merge commit appears. The merge commit itself contains no code changes. It's purely a structural commit that records the integration point. Now let's talk about rebase, the command that scares beginners but empowers experts. When you run git rebase main from your feature branch, Git does something elegant. It takes your feature commits, temporarily removes them, fast-forwards your branch to the tip of main, and then replays your commits one by one on top. Think of it like moving your house to a new street. The house is the same rooms, same furniture, but the address is different. Each replayed commit gets a new hash because its parent changed, even though the code diff is identical. The result? A perfectly linear history. No merge commits, no forks, just a clean straight line of commits. But here's the critical rule. Never rebase commits that have been pushed to a shared remote. Because rebase rewrites commit hashes, anyone who already has the old commits will see conflicts when they try to pull your rewritten history. It's like renaming all the streets in a city. Everyone's GPS directions become wrong. Interactive rebase takes this further. With git rebase -i, you can squash commits, reorder them, edit messages, or drop commits entirely. It's your personal history editor before sharing work with the team. Now the command you probably use most, git pull. Git pull is not a standalone operation. It's actually two commands in one. git fetch followed by git merge. First, fetch downloads new commits from the remote. It updates your remote tracking branches without touching your local work. Then merge integrates those fetched commits into your current branch. By default, this creates a merge commit if your local branch has diverged. But you can change this behavior. Git pull with the rebase flag. Git pull --rebase replaces the merge step with a rebase. Instead of creating a merge commit, it replays your local commits on top of the fetched remote commits. Think of git pull as checking your mailbox. Fetch is opening the mailbox and collecting the letters. Merge is filing those letters into your folder, maybe creating a new divider. Rebase is inserting those letters in chronological order as if they arrived seamlessly. Let's put all three side by side. Git merge preserves full history, creates merge commits, safe for shared branches, but the history can get messy with many merges. Git rebase creates a linear history, no merge commits, cleaner log, but rewrites commit hashes, dangerous on shared branches. Git pull with merge, the default, creates merge commits on diverge, safe but noisy history. Git pull with rebase, linear history, cleaner log, good for personal branches syncing with upstream. When should you use each? Use merge when working on shared branches like main or develop. It's safe, transparent, and preserves the full story. Use rebase when polishing a feature branch before merging. Squash messy work-in-progress commits into clean logical units. Use pull with rebase for daily syncing of your feature branch. It keeps your branch clean without extra merge commits. The golden rule: rebase local, merge shared. If the commits are only on your machine, rebase freely. If they've been pushed to a shared remote, merge instead. What happens when the same line is changed in both branches? Conflicts, and how you handle them differs between merge and rebase. With merge, you resolve conflicts once, in the merge commit. Git shows you both versions, you pick the right one, and you're done. One conflict resolution, one commit, finished. With rebase, you might resolve conflicts multiple times, once for each commit being replayed. If you have 5 feature commits and 3 of them touch the same conflicting file, you'll fix the conflict 3 times as each commit is replayed. Think of merge as resolving a disagreement in one group meeting. Rebase is like having the same argument 3 separate times because each person arrives at a different time. For large branches with many commits, merge is often less painful. For small, focused branches, rebase conflicts are manageable. Let's see how teams actually use these in practice. Workflow 1. Feature branch with merge. Create a branch, commit your work, open a pull request, merge into main. Simple, safe, works for most teams. Workflow 2. Feature branch with rebase and merge. Create a branch, commit your work, rebase on a main to clean up, then merge with a merge commit for the integration point. Best of both worlds. Clean feature history plus a clear merge boundary. Workflow 3. Trunk-based with rebase. Everyone works on short-lived branches, rebases frequently, and merges small changes fast. Keeps main's history perfectly linear. Choose the workflow that fits your team's discipline and branch longevity. Here's the mental model to take away. Merge joins 2 branches with a merge commit, preserving all history. Rebase replays your commits on top of another branch, creating linear history. Pull is just fetch plus merge or fetch plus rebase, depending on your config. Merge is safe for shared branches. Rebase is powerful for local cleanup. Pull with rebase keeps your feature branch tidy. The golden rule one more time. Rebase what's local, merge what's shared. Master these 3 commands, and your Git history will tell a clear, readable story, not a tank.